podcast, Jason Witten to the Cowboys. What do you make of it, J-Mac?
So I started texting people in Indy to try to get the vibe of what they're saying at the Combine. The funniest one was, hey, man, is Jason Garrett going to groom Witten to be the next head coach of the Cowboys? Because, Witten's highly thought of. Jerry Jones loves him. Smart guy, went to Tennessee. Is he going to be the next coach after Garrett? Because we know Garrett, he did get a playoff win this year. But do you think he's the long-term answer there? They do love Witten in Dallas. He's like a folk hero.
It seems like a big rush to go from playing, broadcasting, playing, and then head coach. I just finished the Belichick book. He made so many mistakes his first 4 years in Cleveland. Coaching is hard.
It is.
And it's also a tough time in the NFL because the culture is changing. The quarterback position's changing.
So you don't think Witten long-term is a coach? You just think he's coming back to play for a year or two and then
I think
back to
he would have been a fine broadcaster as the number 3 guy at a network, like a number 3 guy for CBS or a number 3 guy for Fox. I don't think he's a 1. If he played for the Jaguars, do you think he's a 1? He played for the Cowboys. That's a big part of it.
That's a good point. Yeah, you come out of the Cowboys organization right to the booth.
I'm off tomorrow, so we're doing the J-Mac Journal Monday headline. So here we go. Kyler Murray wows at the NFL Combine. Monday's headline today.
Kyler blurry. Dude, he is going to crush the Combine. We talked about this a little 2 weeks ago, Colin, but here's where we love Kyler Murray, okay? He's 5'10", and his height is so scrutinized, it's the number 1 story in sports today. As soon as the height came out this morning, we posted it on the website, and it was as if the NBA's not happening. He's 207 pounds. That's enormous. This is a college quarterback. He started for 1 year, Colin.
Yeah.
And Kyler Murray, it's looking as if he's going to the Cardinals at 1. I don't think anyone's going to trade up for him, but Kyler blurry, he's going to be the talk of the town all weekend.
Yeah, I think you're right. How about Cardinals trade Josh Rosen to the Patriots? Monday's headline today.
Yeah. Well, I think this is the second biggest story at the Combine. Josh Rosen going from the outhouse to the penthouse. Can you think about this for a second? Cardinals' worst team in the league.
Yep.
Josh Rosen, rough rookie year, tough spot with the head coach who's now fired. He's wanted by the Patriots, who just won a Super Bowl, and he's wanted by the New York Giants, a great organization. There's some rumors that Miami could be interested, but the New England Patriots, Colin, are going to be the story here. You got Tom Brady, who turns 42, I believe, in August.
They have 12 draft picks, and they don't have 12 college players who can make their team. So that's when you get into a situation where you have a good team and you have 12 picks. You don't have 12 guys you can draft who can be valuable assets to your team. They got about 8 spots that they could have a starter or a crucial backup. It makes sense.
Now, I know a lot of people said, well, Brady just won the Super Bowl. If you look at all his 9 Super Bowls, his worst statistical one was just now against the Rams. His worst Super Bowl ever. I don't think it's over, but as soon as he starts to begin the descent the way Peyton Manning did, you got Josh Rosen waiting in the wings. Belichick did love him coming out of UCLA.
Monday's headlines today. Giants draft Dwayne Haskins.
Oh, boy. Eli Manning, we love him. We love to poke fun at him. I think the headline in New York will be Eli Manning picked off again. I know he's led the league in interceptions. Good love to poke fun at Eli. It's a guy who's 38 years old, okay? Eli Manning, really the weak link on the offense. I know they have offensive line issues as well. But if you get Haskins, and Eli, again, like Tom Brady, begins to slip, you can put Haskins right in the lineup. Colin, if you looked at his final 3 games, the biggest games they had, Michigan, Big Ten Championship, and the Rose Bowl, Haskins was lights out. He right now is a top 10 lock, and I think the Giants make the most sense. And Eli, we know it's over, right? I mean, you can't
we do, but it's a fear-based organization.
It is fear, but listen to Gettleman's words, the GM. He keeps saying, Eli's our guy. Eli's our guy. We love Eli. When you overcompensate like that, it probably means, hey, we need a quarterback. They cannot not draft a quarterback here. The New York Giants have to pick one.
Jags sign Nick Foles. Monday's headline today.
Yeah, I know Nick Foles is probably the top guy on the market, right? I would say Ryan Tannehill, Teddy Bridgewater.
Well, Flacco's off, so,
It's got to be Foles. I think the headline will be Foles-proof plan, Nick Foles to Jacksonville. Jacksonville, Doug Marrone, they need a quarterback. The Blake Bortles ship has sailed.
Yeah.
They were in the AFC Championship game, Colin, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
About 8 minutes away from beating the Patriots. And now you can put Nick Foles in, D.D. Westbrook, a good receiver.
I like D.D. Westbrook.
They're keeping Leonard Fournette. This is a team that could surge back into the playoffs. And if I'm, Jacksonville, I would rather have Nick Foles than Joe Flacco. Would you not? Flacco to Denver?
I could get him for cheaper, too. Yeah, listen, everybody dumps on Flacco. He's a very good playoff quarterback, big, strong-arm guy.
Whoa. He had one awesome playoff run.
Well, that's so Eli had a couple, and he's going to probably make the Hall of Fame.
Nick Foles had one. Come on, he hung 500 yards on Belichick in the Super Bowl. I would much rather have Foles than Tannehill, Teddy Bridgewater, Case Keenum. And no doubt, Nick Foles, good guy. He's the quarterback I'd want.
Jason McIntyre, founder of the Big Lead. All right, Celtic struggles. Yeah. Monday's headlines today.
I know your audience is going to be upset we didn't do a lot of NBA because we love to hammer it, but NBA's down right now. They're struggling just like the Boston Celtics. I think the headline will be Boston Me Party. Lost their 4th straight game last night. And I wrote about this on the site today. Brad Stevens has never had this much talent on a roster. Butler, he never had a bunch of stars. He had Gordon Hayward, some okay guys. Early years in Boston, Stevens overachieved with like the Marcus Smarts of the world, Isaiah Thomas. Now he's got Kyrie Irving, Tatum. And there's that pull and the ego of superstars. And you see Kyrie Irving here on TV arguing with Jaylen Brown. Last night arguing on the bench with teammates. I don't think Stevens is handling this well. You think Boston could still get to the finals.
Yeah, no, I think but these ego things solve themselves when the playoffs come around. They always do. By the way, here's breaking news, folks.
Ooh. Breaking news.
Bryce Harper to the Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh, geez, Dodgers fans are going to be crying, huh?
Well, Phillies, this was the heavy lean from the first kind of week, and then there was kind of a pushback that he didn't grow up loving the Phillies. But I guarantee the Phillies probably paid the most money, so Bryce Harper goes to the Phillies. He stays in the National League.
Oh, man. I'm a big Harper fan. I was in Pennsylvania before moving out here for FS1, and, the Phillies haven't been good for the last few years, but this is massive. Harper is a box office attraction, is he not?
Philadelphia is a great sports town. He's your classic home run slugger. The downside is, he's a Vegas kid. He's going to go from D.C. to Philadelphia. Philadelphia is a rabid sports town. D.C. is a great football town.
Yeah. I think they love their baseball in Philly. So when do the Mike Trout rumors really kick off? He's a New Jersey guy right across the border from Philly. And that Bryce Harper and Trout, they're going to be dreaming of that. I think this is a great signing for the Phillies.
Yeah, of course. I think Bryce Harper is – listen, Philadelphia is a bigger market than a San Diego, so I think they can surround him with more. And we're also getting to a point – the TV revenues now are so unbelievable in baseball that the idea of a $30 million player, I don't have a problem with paying the guy $30 million. I don't like 10 years. I'm never a fan of a 10-year deal. But $30 million a year, Bryce Harper can put a lot of people on the seats Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday games that do not sell out, and that $30 million becomes 21.
No salary cap in baseball. I love that.
None. All right, Bryce Harper to the Phillies. Congratulations to the sports fans there. Major signing. Jason Witten back to the Cowboys, too.